my friend, how are you? I hope everything is all well with you and your family and your loved ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with taking out the April basket that I had. If you want to see my thoughts on what I thought about the month of April, I'll leave a card note here if you want to see my thoughts. But I'm going to go ahead and empty this out. Okay, so for this month, I wanted to include less palettes than usual. So for this month, I want to pull in this Morphe 35D Dessert Bouquet palette. And it's really beautiful, but it is very big in terms of the different eyeshadows that's included for this one. And I am not too sure about this formula, especially the shimmers. So I want to try it out this month before I decide to declutter it. Just because I really am not familiar again with the formula. So I'm going to try this out. But it does not fit in the basket. So I will for sure keep it near something so I could definitely reach for this. Then this other palette is from Too Faced. It's the one called Born This Way, the Natural Nudes palette. And this palette, I have never used it. I've only purchased it, but it's completely new. And you can see that the shimmers are very vibrant, a lot more vibrant than the Morphe palette. And I love those kind of shimmers because they really gleam on the eyelid. So I can't wait to use this one. Hopefully I'll use it more than once for this month of May. And then for face products, I am shifting out of cream just because the weather is starting to get warmer here in California. So for blush, I'm going to pull this one from ColourPop, and it's the one called Burn Card. And it's a really bright shade. I don't know if you could see that, but I have used it once already, and a little does go a long way, and I can't wait to use it again. It's a really pretty color. Then for highlighter, I am going to pull in my Sydney Grace custom made palette, and I have 3 of them here. This one is a blush. This is a highlighter, but I think it's too dark for my skin tone. But for the main highlighter I'm using is this one, and it's called Heaven. And I'm not sure how I feel about it. I have used it quite a few times, and I think it's just very pigmented, so it just, I don't know if it shears out well. So I'm going to continue using it to see if I like it by the end of the month. Then for lip products, I will be rolling in the Fenty Beauty Gloss Balm in the shade Fenty Glow. I didn't use it as much last month. I'm going to roll in the e.l.f. lip gloss and the Wet n Wild Mega Slicks lip gloss in the shade Panning for Gold. then for a new product, I want to pull in the LA Colors Jelly Balm Lip Balm, and this is in the shade Cherry. So I think this would be very easy for me to use up because I love lip balms, and this one has a really good scent of cherry. Okay, now for the other part, I want to use this perfume by Victoria's Secret, and it's a travel size. So this is the one called Bombshell. I don't have too much of it left, so I think it'll make sense for me to just try to use this up. And then for the body mist, I really want to finish this up. This one is called Yardley Summer Breeze Body Mist. So there we go. I am about right here. So hopefully next month I'll just finish this. Okay, so in terms of nail polish, I won't include it because I haven't been using the ones I've picked out these past 2 months. So I'm not going to force myself to use something that I am not drawn to right now. So that will be excluded from this basket. Okay, so now I'm going to switch over and talk about my monthly goals for May. Hello, my friend. Hi. Okay, so for the monthly goals for May, I have here that I want to upload YouTube videos 2 to 3 times a week, which I have been on a streak so far, and I really love the idea of making my channel grow, and the only way I know how I could possibly do that is to post more regularly than once a week. And I really love YouTube, so I want to continue providing content for you, and hopefully you enjoy the upcoming content that I'm planning for this month. And it's really exciting because I'm basically including all your requests of what you want to see from me, and that's really exciting. I really love planning out so I just really love planning out those things for you, and nothing gets me more excited than to do that. So that is one. So the other one would be to finish more of the Google certificate that I am doing right now. And right now I am in section 3, and for the end of the month I want to finish 3, 4, and 5. And that's a lot, but I think I could do it because there are 7 sections in total for this certificate, and I just really want to get going to just get through it. Then the other one is to make it a goal to walk 3 times each week, and it could be on the treadmill, going to the park. I really have a bad habit of not moving as much, and I don't really go out of my way to do that for myself. So for this month I do want to start becoming more active because it's really good for the body, it's good for the mind, and overall it's just a good way to keep a healthy weight. And it starts with eating well and moving. The other one is to use all of my items that I picked out for my May beauty basket, and hopefully I could share videos of doing that. And then within my faith, I am Catholic, and so I want to continue praying the Divine Mercy each Friday at 3 p.m. Last Friday I did not do it, and I always have a good streak of being consistent with that. So I wanna continue doing that. And going to adoration at least 2 times a month on Thursdays, or the first week that they have it on Friday for my parish. I want to do that because adoration is where you're just face to face to Jesus and the altar, because they have him in the Eucharist form, and so he is placed in the tabernacle almost close by to it in front of the church, and that's a really great opportunity to pray. So it's a great opportunity for me to pray and to reflect what I'm grateful for and what I really most need for him, and providing my requests and my worries and my fears. And when I go to adoration, I have started to pray the Divine Mercy, so that is something that brings me joy to do, and I am there for quite a bit, so I want to at least go 2 times for this month. So that would be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, my friend, and again, I'll leave Kezia's videos of her monthly recaps for her goals right over here, and you'll see her channel and what she does over there with bringing reflections and goals for each month. And I have already seen hers for the month of May, and it's very beautifully said. There's just so much reflections that you could just sit through and think through for oneself, and it's a very good way to just reflect and to pause into our life, like where we are at. And yeah, so I'm gonna recommend all her content here. You'll see cards so you could check her out. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching, my friend. May God bless always. Be safe, be well. You take good care, and I love you. And you have a good day or night, whatever time you're watching, and I hope to see you real soon in my next video. Bye for now.